everybody, it's Thursday and you're listening to your news brief. I'm Jackson Mitchell. Let's get right to it. Let's begin first with some news that is in overnight. A fire at the 200 block of Stevens Street here in Brooklyn. A house going up in flames. Luckily, we are learning that those two residents that lived at the home at the 200 block again of Stevens Street did escape. Take a listen to the crippling flames and the scary moment from nearby resident Derek Hughes.
They said nobody was inside.
Elderly man and
It was two people. There's explosions coming from back there, officer.
The cause of the fire remains under investigation as details continue to remain limited. We're following it all. Vice President J.D. Vance visited Israel this week on a mission to reinforce U.S. support for the current Gaza ceasefire and deepen the U.S.-Israel partnership. During the visit, Vance described the truth as, quote, going better than I expected, but warned it remains fragile. He also sharply criticized a symbolic vote in Israel's parliament that aimed to annex part of the West Bank, calling it a, quote, insult and reaffirming the Trump administration's policy that the West Bank will not be annexed. In Jerusalem, Vance toured the historic Church of the Holy Sepulchre and called the site, quote, an amazing blessing, tying his diplomatic work to broader humanitarian faith themes. On the agenda, possible formation of an international stabilization force in Gaza, reconstruction of the enclave, and long-term security guarantees for Israel. The role of the force, however, remaining uncertain. Definitely a trip with high stakes and implications for regional diplomacy. The U.S. military has conducted 2 deadly strikes against suspected drug smuggling vessels in the eastern Pacific Ocean, marking a major expansion of the current administration's counter-narcotics campaign. Defense Secretary or Department of War Secretary Pete Hegseth announced that one strike on Tuesday killed 2 people and a second on Wednesday killed 3 more. Both vessels were said to be transiting known narcotic routes carrying cocaine. The ship from the Caribbean to the Pacific in these operations had raised concerns among international legal scholars about jurisdiction and the use of lethal force in maritime settings. Important to watch how Congress and international partners really decide to respond to this. This week marks the National School Bus Safety Week, a time to shine a spotlight on safety protocols for school bus drivers, students, and those driving past school bus. In the 24-25 school year, more than 67,000 illegal passings of school buses were reported in a single day across 36 states. In Arkansas, over 350,000 children ride school buses each day, making the enforcement of stop-arm laws especially critical. Remember, passing a stopped school bus with its stop arm out is a Class A misdemeanor, which in Arkansas can mean a fine of up to $2,500 and up to 90 days in jail, or driver's license suspension from 21 days to a year. Drivers are urged to slow at yellow lights and stop when red lights and the stop arm are deployed unless on a divided highway. Stay alert. Safety starts with you guys and every driver on the road. That is your news brief for this Thursday, October 23rd, 2025. I'm Jackson Mitchell. Thanks for listening in, guys. We're going to see you right back here next time.